Hi, my name is Max Buntawi Janthasuwan, founding CEO of Events Travel Asia Group, elected as Site Thailand Chapter President from 2019. At Site, we always encourage everyone to learn from each other. And as Site is the only global incentive travel association that's dedicated for incentive travel, we always come up with programs, knowledge sharing, research, and also the certification program that we encourage the people in the industry to learn and be certified. So I would like to encourage everyone to be a member, to be able to join this community, to develop themselves and also to learn from one another, as well as be able to networking with all 2,500 members around the world. Since 2019, when Thailand has hosted Site Global Conference, where hundreds of incentive travel professionals join and exchange the idea and knowledge amongst each other. Plus, we also had so many local participated. That's when Site Thailand has been formed and set up. We were very happy and proud when the Site Global announced the formation of Site Thailand on that global conference itself. As the president of Site Thailand chapter, I would like to welcome all the members, the new member, and also extend a warm welcome to those that are interested to join our community in Thailand. To me, I feel privileged to be part of this community and be able to be your president and drive this society to the success for Thailand and also to the success of incentive travel professionals in the region as well. Site Thailand would love to be your trusted business partner and a reliable community of incentive travel professionals. So let's work together and bring a new opportunity to Thailand. Thank you.
Hi everyone, good afternoon. Welcome to Site Thailand Sustainability Forum, the first of its kind ever. I'm Shortwit Mungkao, one of the Site Thailand members. I'm proud to be the host with you today. First thing first, I would like to welcome all the young leaders. As they are the main characters today, our heroes, because today is all about their journey for almost a month that they have been working together in groups. There are 16 groups right now working and already submitted their ideas for the future of the sustainability practice in the meeting and incentive industry. And then today is going to be the presentation. All of them will be presenting you guys, the audience, their journey and their idea, what they have found, they have found out during the a month, with a constant conversation with Site Thailand members as mentors. So I would like to greet you guys who's watching on Facebook page from Site Thailand right now, and also all the people registered to our webinar today. We have students, we have academics, we have M&I industry partners, lecturers, and of course, corporates. Today we are it's going to be jam-packed with content, of course, from the young leaders, from the 16 teams of young leaders. But before that, we are going to hear from the TCEB, our precious project partners. But before we get to that, I would like you to meet the guy in person, our president. I would like you guys to meet Kun Max Buntawi Janthasuwan, Site Thailand president. Kun Max, are you there?
Yes. Hi, Kunchut, and hi, everyone. So just want to make it very short. Welcome, everyone. Welcome all the members, the young leaders. I'm very excited personally. So when I first started this program, I always my mind that this is going to be my legacy for my presidency, and feel very excited in every moment when this program is going. but I'm not going to talk too much. But I just want to special highlight to thank TCEB, who is always supporting us and also supporting this project as well. And it's coming going to be 3 years in a row. So thank you so much, and thank you Kun Supawan, who is going to do a great welcome speech to all the audience today as well. Kun Orachon, Kun On, and also Kun Pat, who put together this and agreeing to this project when we submitted. And last but not least, I would like to thank you, the panelists, who is kindly say yes to this great session today. Kun Tanya or Kun Tanyapon from GCNT, and also Kun Krisada from BMW Group Thailand. So let's get it started, Kun Chut. Thank you very much, everyone. I'll be joining the whole session.
Okay, thank you very much, Kun Max. As Kun Max, our president, mentioned, this is going to be a 3-year in a row project that we are going to work with the young leaders. We are not just calling them students because, students mean they need to learn a lot and improve a lot, but it has been proven through the last month that they are young leaders. They have a lot of brilliant ideas they would like to share with us. So as Kun Max already mentioned, I would like to introduce you to the most important person today, because of her organization, this project has been materialized and made possible. I would like you guys to meet Kun Supawan Tiarat, Senior Vice President, MICE Capability, and from TCEB. Okay, hi.
ขอบคุณค่ะคุณชูด
Hi.
A very good afternoon to you all, and dear Kun Max, the Site Thailand President Chapter, and also the honorable panelists, Site Thailand members, distinguished guests, and also from the government, academics, and most importantly, young leader. It's my great pleasure today to be joining virtually format, and in a big day today, the Site Thailand M&I Sustainability Advocate Forum of project. And though this is the project's conclusion, however, the forum today is very exciting for me. It's the beginning of the MICE Sustainabilities in Thailand, and at the end of the event, all of you will be titled Site Thailand Sustainability Ambassador, the very first class, the very first edition. So big congratulations in advance to all participants. Talking about MICE industry, TCEB as a thought leader, we have been advocating the sustainable practice for all for many years already. We successfully established a strong foundation of MICE in terms of the MICE service provider and also the operator to start the foundation firmly in order to make the world a better place, the greener side. And now we embrace the government new policies called BCG model, comprised of bio, circular, and green economy alongside of the sustainability practice and these policies. However, we do realize that to make sustainability to become a core of the communities, we need to start early in the career. So we have joined you together with the site, to do the project, and it means a lot to us as the industry of business event or MICE to make another milestone to endeavor for our sustainable future. Nowadays, M&I destinations selection are in high demand because of the high competitiveness and high competitors, to attract the high value traveler to the country. So they are looking for a new destination. They are looking for the new creative idea, the fresh ideas with the what we call wow experiences, but full of wisdom, local wisdom, knowledge, and sustainability engagement to make a better place. So today, I believe that you guys' fresh idea will inspire us, and allow us to rethink how we can choose a better choice to create more meaningful experiences. And to all participants, to young leaders who are showing up today with your open mind, let us enjoy the young leaders who are going to show their vision to us, show their creativity to us. And it is time to share the world after the pandemic. We create a lot of waste. We will take these sustainabilities further, since we realize that how fragile is already done, during this time of the crisis. So the event today is one of the pivots that we will be proud to address. And lastly, for me, I wish you all a successful presentation. And as a first class of SITE Thailand Sustainability Ambassador, I hope you all will keep on championing sustainability through your entire journey as a new generation of MICE leader, and importantly, enhance your capabilities to others to follow to make a better place and a better world. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Piton Cup SVP. What a wonderful speech. I think our young leaders have been pumped up already for the presentation. So right now, we are starting the event today with the voices from the key person in our panel today. We are having two more speakers joining us. Kun Thanyapon from the Global Compact Network Thailand, and also Kun Grisada from BMW Group Thailand. We are going to talk about discovering the sustainability opportunities in business event industry. And also Kun Max, our president, will join us as well. Hi, good afternoon.
Hello, hi everyone.
Hello.
สวัสดีค่ะ
Hello, Kun Tanya, hi, and also Kun Grisada. I think he's there as well. Hi, Kun Grisada.
Hi,
Thank you very much for joining us today. I'm so excited on behalf of SITE Thailand. Thank you very much for your time today. And also the president, of course, you'll be joining us as well. So I would like to kick it started very straightforward. Because right now, everyone in the corporate world already embraced the idea that sustainability is not a choice anymore. It's not just a trend that we just go green to make it more appealing to the customer, but actually it's a philosophy. It's something that we have to adhere to in order to secure the better future for all. So I think I would like to start with GCN first, maybe because you are one of the key advocator for the corporate world. I would like to learn more about how exactly Global Compact Network, which is a part of the UN, try to advocate sustainability into the corporate world. Can you share with us your journey?
Oh, thank you so much. Could we open the slide that we can cover a short presentation to all? Thank you so much. And hi, all ambassadors and the leaders. As we know that today is very important, and thank you to SITE and the TCEB. Help us to see each other here. If you are thinking about the sustainability, now we have an organization called the United Nations Global Compact, and we are the local network in Thailand as a part of the United Nations to promote and share the values and principles to give on the human face of the global market. This is a new trend. As you may imagine about disruption of the digital transformation, sustainability is the next transformation. Can you move on the slide, please? And with more than 13,000 companies already join us, these are the evidence that how it's important. And across the country, like 160 countries around the world has already joined activity, and there are about 80,000 reports coming up, how the company uniting business together to the better world. You may need to understand some more about the ambition and accelerated scale. Next slide, we talk about the global initiative, talk on the collective impact on the business. By upholding the responsibility of the 10 principles, we are breaking out to be the human rights, labor, environment, and anti-corruption. This is a base company, like we are thinking of the good accounting company or good of the governance company. Normally, they are doing these 4 basics. We call the 10 principles in the details. However, as you see on the right, those are the sustainable development goals, which is a new find opportunities. If you are not doing so, it's going to be a loss of opportunity for the business to invest. This is the world's largest corporation that we are thinking together as an initiative from the United Nations. We are packed together as a campaign. How can we run this initiative for the next 9 years to go? It's about 2030 to complete this agenda. And we are now together with the corporate organization in business to adopt this strategy, bring it into the community and also the supply chain responsibility agenda. Hope that you can discuss further together today about how your entrepreneurial mindset and also the agenda that meet up to the Paris Agreement on the climate change, including these SDG goals. On the next slide, we talk about the partner together in Thailand. Global Compact Local Network, we are the think tank and the platform together to raise awareness and build a strategy together on the uphold the stakeholder. From the right-hand side, or maybe you can see on the screen here on the purple color on participant and non-participant, those are the target group. If you are the new business people on private sector, we will see each other very soon in the future. And on the left, on the green side, these are the strategic partner we are doing with the Stock Exchange Market of Thailand, SEC, and all embassies, which is the partner of the think tank. When we have a new campaign, a new program, then we can adopt the best practice around the world to share the learning to you in the local context. Maybe I will pause here on about the learning on who we are and Global Compact Local Network. And certainly we can talk further about what are the tackle on the situation that we can turn around the situation of business in Thailand together.
Of course, we are going to circle back to you, of course. So basically, GCN is like the UN SDG in action, and also you have quite more than 13,000 corporates already joined. What an amazing network. Okay, I think the next speakers will be talking on behalf of the corporate itself, because BMW is one of the brand that's been admired for years and years. But as I mentioned that right now, sustainability is not a choice, is something that we have to uphold. And of course, BMW is a major player in the automobile industry, which has been disrupted quite dramatically over the years. And I think sustainability is one of the key part for the industry to adopt. I would like to learn more from BMW themselves. Khun Krisada, can you share with us a little bit on that?
Yes, thank you very much. Actually, it's a pleasure for me to be here. And of course, hello to everyone and the young leaders. It's a pleasure for BMW Group Thailand to be part of this seminar. And and of course, to talk about sustainability, which is the, I would say, a very positive topic to explore together with every one of you. So please allow me to share with you the slide presentation that I have with me today. Okay. All right. So basically, just a few things on the what we call from the BMW Group philosophy of the sustainability. So in principle, I believe that when we talk about sustainability, what we have seen is, of course, we have seen a lot of the importance move in the world. And of course, BMW is part of this, let's say, the movement towards sustainability. And there are a lot of the factors which are, I would say, the influence behind the movement of the industry and, of course, all the corporates to move towards sustainability, whether it be by the regulations, agreement that each nation has with the Paris Climate Agreement, whether it be by the factor from the customer who are very more downstairs demanding to use, eco-friendly materials and vehicles, and of course, whether it by the city regulations. There are so many bans of the, let's say, the ICE cars around the world, and the timeline has been set. Like take, for example, Norway will go for ICE ban by 2025. And if we talk about this, the sustainability in the capital investment, like in the capital market, of course, the corporate reputation is very important, because now everybody is look up to the corporate, which has the mindset and, of course, the thinking towards sustainability. And of course, the competitor will drive this competition, because if you don't do it, your competitor will do it anyway. So we have to move fast. And of course, we have to also basically to put our employees in mind. Our employees are always, very much feel very proud to be part of the corporate where they have a sustainability thinking and acting and doing. So we don't just talk sustainability, but we have to do it. And by doing that, you have a lot of employee engagement as well. So basically, if we talk about the sustainability in the mission of our CEO, he already declared that we would like to become the world's most sustainable automaker. So that has been already announced by Dr. Oliver Sipse. And the vehicle that you see next to him is the M&I Vision vehicle, which is the new type of the, let's say, redesigned vehicle. Let me just bring it a little bit more to why we are doing it. Because basically we are committed to the 1.5 degree Celsius target reduction. And this is the ambition not only for BMW, but for the global companies and of course many corporates and nations are joining to basically try to reduce the global warming degree by 1.5. And that would make a lot of impacts to the world and to us in the future. And this race meaning that we have to act now. And what can we do? You know, as BMW is the car maker. So of course, our product is the vehicle, and we come up with this vehicle. It's called the iVision circular vehicles. The thinking behind this vehicle is that we produce the vehicle with the recycled material 100%. And when the car is done, you know, when the car is end of its life, we can bring the entire car back to recycle 100% as well. So this is the way that we want to make a circular economy, because we understand that the natural resources are very scarce, and if we keep burning it or using it, there won't be enough resources in the future. Therefore, we have to think about how to recycle our products wisely, and making sure that even the battery that we put in the vehicle, it can be brought back for the recycle 100% as well. So this is the vision behind, and of course this is just to have a glimpse of the future in the interior design, where we use all kind of recycled material inside the car seat, the steering wheel, the carpet. You know, it's all made of the recycled materials. And this is basically, I would say, it would be the product of the future, and not only BMW, but other car maker will be moving towards this direction as well. So this is just a first thought to see how the company like BMW is doing in this kind of concept.
Right. Before we go back to Kun Tanya, I would like to continue the conversation with Kun Grisada a little bit, because you mentioned that your workforce, your co-workers in your corporates need to embrace the idea of sustainable future. I would like to learn a little bit further on how exactly BMW try to make sure that those who are working with you will embrace the idea and will make it happen according to the goal that the company has already established. Can you share with us a little bit? Or even better, do you use any business events as a tool, maybe a meeting incentive to make the people of BMW go to the greener future?
Sure. Very good question. Actually, I would say that within our business group, we also not talking about the company by itself, but we have also our dealers nationwide, who also is like the first contact to the customer. And of course, when trying to implement sustainability, we try to make it throughout the supply chain. So it comes from our supplier to BMW, and from BMW to our dealer, and from dealer to the customer. So this is the entire cycle that we try to enforce and to engage more sustainability. And take, for example, the design concept of our dealership now today. It would be more of the open space design that would use a lot more of the natural resources of the sun, of the light, and of course to use the solar panel on the roof as well, in order to promote more sustainability within the dealership. And that also bring it to the plant environment, where we have like the solar panel on the roof, and making sure that the vehicle that we use coming from the sustainable energy. And these are the concepts, not the concept anymore, but the implementation that we are doing. And the more that we do it, I would say that our staff would be very proud to be part of the organization which are thinking and acting in this way. And this is what we can feel, from our workforce. And anytime they want, they can be part of the project that we are doing. Like recycle project, going to the CSR project with the companies, our staff will always be very happy, and we hope that the same attitude or the same let's say thinking and acting would also carry forward to our customer as well.
Right. Kun Max, I think this should circle back to the incentive world, because Site Thailand, we've been working with a lot of corporates, and for the fact that, I mean, for example, BMW is in automobile, and normally when we think about automobile, we think about manufacturing, we think about maintenance, we think about only the part where people are working with the car, but actually mobility or the automobile always use incentive for the dealers, for those reseller who can bring more sales to the company. I think your personal experience on creating this kind of experience for the workers in the automobiles sector, do you think we can use that kind of experience to motivate people to think more on sustainable practice?
Absolutely, Kun Chut, and what a great content, Kun Krisana. So for us as the association of not only the incentive houses or DMCs or the hotel, but we also have a great number of corporations, and that's why we also started already last year to really implement the sustainability mindset, strategy, and policy, I would say. That's why we are launching globally to all the chapters, over 90 countries, that sustainability is going to be a key implementation practices to all the members, in order for them to understand the customer, because like we have a customer like BMW who already advanced in terms of a thought leader and those kind of things. So yeah, as an association, we launched that, and then Thailand, we actually now appointed the 2 champions in Thailand, which is one of them is Kun Chulenko, who is also joining, and also Mr. Thanos, who is going to implement a lot of checklists that all the chapters and the members should follow. Mm-hmm. Because once we follow, we are able to apply that very, very well to the customer, like BMW, because BMW is already have that implementation, and we need to be on top of that and making sure that our customer, where we are majority are the service provider, know more than the customer, and be able to provide that greater kind of application to the program. Especially, yeah, automotive is one of the top incentive group of companies that doing, because that's they need to motivate their partners and the dealers around the world, right, Kun Krisada?
Exactly.
Okay, so back to Kun Krisada a little bit, because today we are having an event where young leaders will share their ideas. I would like to know if in the corporate world, especially for BMW as a brand, do you value ideas from the younger generation, or do you think they can bring us more interesting or more effective in a way, ideas when we want to enable sustainability?
Of course, precisely, and we always value the young, fresh thinking out of the box. This is very important, I believe, for all the corporates, and not only for the new business, but of course for the BMW business, which is already established over a century ago. But we have a lot of the I would say the R&D center, in China, in Asia. And also, we work with a lot of startup company with the young, graduate from university who basically bring across the new concept and new thinking every day. And this is very, very, I would say, valuable to our business, because we can't really, be or seeing ourselves as the car manufacturer anymore, but we are more of the premium mobility service provider in the future. And there are a lot of service, in the future that will be expanded to the customer, not only to sell the car, but of course there will be car sharing, there will be space sharing, and any application selling. And that's a lot of the new and fresh thinking that I believe that from young leaders that you guys you're gonna be I would say a good contributors to the country. And of course within the new trend that we are seeing. I think the world is changing every day, of course.
Yeah, I feel excited for the young leaders listening right now because there's so many rooms that you can fill in with your creativities and your, ambition. Okay, Kun Tanya, I think come back to you, continue on your journey on the GNC, but I would like to ask further for your vision on how, because GNC is working mostly with the corporate, but what do you think about the young leaders? Are they a big player in our picture as well?
It's very challenging go together. I think responsibility is all generation. It's intergeneration. And of course, the legacy we are doing today is for the new leader and next gen. The important is the vision. I found that most of the people when are convened together, they are thinking for business when they are seeking the opportunity. But it's not easy to define the vision for the next 20 years or 30 years to go. If you can imagine about if you are the leaders for the next generation and you need to leave some legacy for the next 30 years, you may imagine about what are the situation that you are doing. I would like to recommend as a collective action together that the world is changing as a sustainability agenda is no more surprise people. But if we are not doing so, not transform ourselves, for example, in the travel and tourism, when we talk about a environment footprint, in Europe, they're already able to declare about the leisure, like 2 days relax, how much the carbon footprint you are contribute or reduce.
Right.
And we also expect that to be a campaign of the carbon neutral. As you can see, we are fighting against the climate change. It's not by our new or next generation anymore, but it's everyone that become the part of the solution. I would like to encourage that if you like to challenge yourself, let's connect together. We may have many others new opportunities. And if you are not doing now, it's a loss of opportunity to invest. Either invest for yourself on education or invest on the new entrepreneurial. Sustainability is not just only the word, but the way is to do the action. Like when we talk about the tourists with the carbon footprint, last year I landing to the Iceland, and immediately when I arrived to the airport, they request me to be a highly responsible tourist, to declare that you'll be a carbon neutral, to not leave any garbage or anything into the land, for example.
Okay.
So I'm really proud of them. Even for the Finland airline and also the airport, they declare that they are neutral, carbon neutral. So I even not waste anything in the airport. I'll keep everything with me and ensure that I will do the same in other countries as well. If you can have an open slide on the last page, I will leave the QR code.
Yeah, I would ask about that because you mentioned that if you want to learn more on sustainability, you already have quite a load of resources for the people to just get in touch. Can the team, can you just share the screen? We'll take a little bit, but can you guide us through a little bit? What will the young leaders, if they log on to the website or the community, what will be waiting for them there?
It's an opportunity to take action together, including the innovative thinkings and reference information. I'll share you about those are the example from the environment carbon footprint from the Europe. If you like to run the business with the people in other countries, they already announced on the business opportunity that by the next 2030, the year 2030, they will become the carbon neutral. What does it mean for you? And if you like to start your new business model today, how you like to think about utilize the resource and promote your branding. Normally, when we think on the brand itself, it may be hook into the consumer or the customers, right? But now it's not only that, but you need to have a story that you can transform your future. And that story will hook further next generation. Now, with the slide that I will show is about accelerating the sustainability transition. You can see how can we create a healthy future, and we need everyone to be on board together. And being the key leader is not only to transform yourself, it's part of the tourism industrial, and also to be declared that in the Thailand, if you like to welcome the tourists from Europe and the America, that the teams that they are coming in the future, they will ask about how much your place contribute to the nature. I would like to suggest that if you like to take a look from the website, you can see how we are moving to the net zero. Net zero is not only for the zero waste, zero energy, but it's a way of zero impact to the environment. And it's now the company across the world is ready to make a transition. And now we need to ask about yourself as a new business people, whether you like to start now or not.
Thank you very much. We are waiting for the QR code to appear. Give them a minute. Kun Grisada, maybe your last word for the young leaders trying to present the idea today. Oh, I think you have to open your mic first.
Sorry. Okay, just want to wish everyone the best. Of course, try to be out of the box, try to discover a new thing. I believe there are a lot of potential out there. Of course, when talking about sustainability, this is I would say the beginning phase of what we are facing, and the world is really need you guys, to be part of the action to save the world. And of course, try to do your best. And I believe that you can do a lot, not only for Thailand, but to the world. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Grisada. And Kun Tanya, maybe your last thoughts for the young reader.
Yeah, that's kind of the legacy we are discussing as a leader. It's not depend on anyone else, but start from individual, right? And I like to thank you for all who are the site Thailand ambassador as a first set. And you can imagine on the next 1 year, what would you like to do and you leave your legacy. Yeah, thank you for the QR code. You can scan maybe on the right or on the left, maybe on the above left. Those are the website. You can take a look and connect with us again. At the moment, it's time to take action. You may have a lot of good idea, but if we are not starting to the business at the right side, which is good for environment and good for people, we may not have a place to live after 2030, as everyone are living on the sustainability agenda together already. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kun Thanyapon from GCNT. And also Kun Grisada from BMW Group Thailand. Thank you very much for sharing your thought. If you have some time, stay with us and learn from the young leaders what they have found out during a month-long exploration on sustainability ideas. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Kav.
ขอบคุณครับ
ขอบคุณค่ะ and good luck for everyone.
I think right now we are coming to the highlight of the day. I'm going to start the session for the presentation. I would like to let the audience know a little bit on how we were going to work. The 16 team have been divided into 3 groups, and the 3 groups will present for 3 minutes for each team back to back. There will be no Q&A after each team, but after the first group has completed their presentation, there will be 15 minutes for the mentors who are Site Thailand members and also incentive and meeting professionals who will be doing Q&A with them. And then we move on until we finish all 16 teams. And then after that, I will be asking the audience who would like to share their idea or give some comments from after we have learned all 16 teams ideas already. The idea that you are going to see, each team will get only 3 minutes, and the presentation will be limited to only 3 slides, or they are allowed to do video presentation as well. So without further ado, first thing first, I would like to let you guys know that if you are corporates or industry professional, you can join us in voting. For those who already registered through our webinar, please check your email. There will be a link that you can open it up, and there will be an online form where you can give them a special recognition. Can the team show again what are special recognition? Can we do it right now? So the first thing is creative champion. We are going to recognize presentation with strong creativity, fresh ideas, risk-taking. They would like to present something new to the table. This is the creative champion. And then the next one is local lovers. we are presenting this for the team that incorporate local community as a core experience of the whole idea, and also upholding sustainability practices. And then super storytellers, we are awarding this recognition for those who present and articulate the idea very vividly and impressively. And last but not least, for market ready, we would like to give the recognition for those ideas who are very, very ready for the market. I mean, we can just, buy it right now and make it come true by next week or something. So you guys can vote whether you think the idea you are hearing from the presentation worth any recognition. This is not a contest. So normally when you go into when you log on to the form, there will be the team name, and we will ask you to choose whether that particular team worth any special recognition. So you can click to vote. Each team can get one more special recognition. So maybe one or more special recognition. Maybe some of them successfully get the whole thing for recognitions. We don't know yet. So without any further ado, if you want to join us in the voting, and if you are watching this on Facebook, you will find the link to register, and then you will get the voting after you do the registration. Okay, I think the first 5 team is ready. I would like to give the stage for the first 5 team. Roll it up. The first team is Team Seed. Go. Are you ready, Team Seed? Okay, you have 3 minutes. Go.
Welcome to the Lamsak, the secret land of Andaman treasures.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are the different seeds for cooperating to sustainability. 9 of us from 8 universities come together with the same goal, which is to uplift the community by using our 5G 1C mode. First G, community goal, to distribute income to the community. Second G, resources goal, to use effectively. Third G, personal goal, to coexist with equality. 4G, meeting goal, to use technology wisely with environmentally friendly. 5G, cooperate goal, to cooperate for sustainable. 1C, one commitment, sustainability in mind in order to deeply impress.
Beginning with a survey of tourist community in Thailand. According to the criteria laid down, the Lamsak community in Krabi meets the standard. Then survey the participant data to reduce weight and pass the spicing key to the participant. Or party will work together to develop the community for sustainability. Ulan Anda Baba Resort is our meeting place, which is unique and environmentally responsible meeting venue. During the meeting day, everyone will bring the spicing key to open the Peranakan cigarette box, which has the Baba address inside. The participant will learn how to make batik from natural color through the team building activity. This activity is called One Clothes to Better Life. Campaign deliver this clothes making batik back to the needy children.
Our participants will be taken to see the ancient paintings, several magazines from the world, only see chef on the fish cage, then learn how to cook rice with shrimp paste and make local dishes with exclusively eating with the community. In CSR activity called One Share One Save campaign, like planting orchids, รองเท้านารีเหลืองกระบี่ and bringing everyone to experience the lifestyle of 3 cultures community by cycling along the unseen Lamsak road through matamap.com. At the end of the event, participants will get the AR Sustainability Award, which the materials are taken from the waste and glass fragments. Finally, enjoy shopping in the form of AR souvenirs that will create unforgettable memories.
From this sustainability project, 5G1C had made Lam Sak community much more than general community tourism. Everyone will get the inspiring and memorable experiences besides positive energy from the surrounding. Last but not least, this sustainable community has enough potential to be recognized to reach the international level. Thank you. ขอบคุณค่ะ
That's great. Oh, what an amazing presentation. I'm so excited for the rest of you. Thank you very much, Team C. So the next team called Peter Cool Kids. Are you ready, Peter Cool Kids? Okay. Right now, the mentors and the audience is starting doing the voting right now. So I'm quite excited for the result. Okay, Peter Cool Kid, are you ready? You haven't turned on your mic and your video yet, so I don't know whether you are ready, but I'm going to give it a go anyway. So we are going to count the time. Are you ready? Okay, go.
The journey and touch point from our brainstorming, Nan is an interesting secondary city due to the fact that Nan is abundant with natural resources and have a simple way of life.
So, we went to put up meeting and incentive in this province for the target group that want to run meeting about product from the golden orange of Nan.
The golden orange famous fruit of Nan can be further processed in various ways. It can be processed into foods, cleaning product, and also the skincare product that will be launched.
We will bring the attendees to Orange Farm at Tung Chang District in Nan to learn everything about the golden orange, such as planting, extracts, properties of golden orange, and etc. The lesson is for creating true recognition for the attendees.
Besides that, we have learning activity about the way of life of local people in the iPad because Nan province have varied ethnicity and interesting way of life. Our activities are for creating business, income and stability of economy for the farmer in the areas. Furthermore, each activity creating truly connection and precious experience for the attendees.
In the Canward, we have preparation in Touchpoint 1 and 2. We have activity environment of timeline except Touchpoint 1 and 3.
We have excursion in Touchpoint 1 and 2. We have aha moment in Touchpoint 3, 4 and 6. We have positive footprint in Touchpoint 4 and 5.
Next for the sustainable development goals, let's see what our idea is supporting to the goals.
Zero hunger from sustainable agricultural extension.
Good health and well-being from the income of the farmer, resulting in better living and health. Decent work and economic goal from the business goal that's supporting and employment, generating income for Golden Orange Farm.
Industry innovation and infrastructure. Exporting orange products from the local community are considered as agro-industry. Responsible consumption and production from the company that receive the product directly from the orange farm without going through the middleman. Life orange supporting by taking advantage from land ecosystem by growing orange that mainly use soil.
Partnerships for the goals from the capitalists that agree to accept the product directly from the orange farm without going thus the middleman and from pushing up Nan city to be city of meeting and incentive. Overall, all ideas in the grid can create long-term results, also can change in economic and can create jobs and income.
Thank you very much for the Peter Cool Kids team. So the next one is Sigma 91. Sigma 91, are you ready? 9 talent, 1 mission. Are you ready? Ready or not, go.
Greatest destinations sometimes are unknown. Buriram, Thailand's hidden gem, one of the unique destinations that will bring you to incentive trip under the theme Suk Kai Sabai Chai, which means relaxing the body and climbing the mind. You will experience the authentic Thai local culture, health and wellness, delicious food, exciting sport, and engaging with the local community while embracing sustainability all in one destination. Making our participants excited, we will deliver e-invitation cards, a bag made from Buriram tailor-made silk with the participant names, and a team t-shirt made from the recycled plastic bottle that collect through the corporate effort and build the excitement as one way to embrace our zero waste concept. This sustainable incentive trip begins with the wellness journey, cannabis. Here, participants will experience the cannabis food and cannabis oil and inhaler workshops, where they can personalize an inhaler and their selection of herbs, and may inspire the new product ideas for the local. After that, a relaxing spa section will be provided.
Continuing our trip to create meaningful journey with the activities ความฝันน้องบอกต่อพี่ and orphanage, where participants listen to children's dream and get to understand the need of communities. Here, participants engage in sustainable art and craft activity with children and donate new species of farm animals, which the orphanage needed as a long-term food source. Now, let's add some spice. Hunting tins of ground or exploring in the countryside is where participants will engage with the local to 5 station activities. After completing each station, they will receive special ingredients, which local will share the story of each ingredient to enhance knowledge and appreciation of food. And such ingredients will be used for a chef table dinner prepared by local chef and food stylists.
Our next stop, participants will get another unique Buriram experience to make puakani, a fabric dyed with volcanic soil. Here, there will be an exclusive guest appearance, Kun U, a Buriram-born and internationally accredited designer, to share the story about the fabric. Each participant will receive name-embroidered clothes made from puakani fabric as a surprise gift. For recollection, plantable thank you card from the management will be given to participants. After 3 months, a note sharing on the update of animal donation and the new cannabis inhaler product will be sent to participants to acknowledge their legacy. Through these exclusive experiences, the host corporation will achieve its goal to motivate the target audiences while embracing sustainable culture. And with us, it's not only the memory you will make for your participants, but your business will take part to create a legacy for others. Give us a chance and let's get all parties a win-win situation. And this is Buriram Sukai Sabai. Thank you very much.
What a great job and good timing as well. You have done a good presentation. Thank you very much, Sigma 91. The next one will be DPU Synergy. Hi, DPU Synergy. Are you ready? So we've been to Nan, we've been to Buriram, and let's see what else. As we wait for them, I would remind the audience again, you can join us in the voting by do the registration if you are on Facebook right now. Okay, you can click to the registration and you will get the link for the voting. Right now, voting is getting in. All the vote is getting in. Are you ready, DPU Synergy? Okay, I think you're ready. Go.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Our team has noticed the opportunity in the government's policy to raise secondary tourism city or less visit area. Our objective is to create cultural sustainability through tourism, which comply with UN SDG Target 11.4, protect the world's culture and natural heritage, and Goal 8, decent work and economic growth. As a result, we would like to invite the governments and both local and international entrepreneurs to exchange knowledge in cultural preservation and sustainability. The meeting will be held at Ampondan site, Loi province, because we would like to advocate tourism in the northeastern region and Pitakon tradition originated here. We expect that both the government and entrepreneurs will work together with locals to find a new solution to enhance local business and preserve the tradition. We would like to hold a meeting called Cultural Sustainability through Tourism, which will be held for 3 days, We also offer the welcome kit to every participant as a gift set, which includes a QR code, engraved keychain that will provide information about the meeting. All participants will experience Thai arts and culture through pita khon mask making.
On the second day, our participants will congregate and participate in pita khon precision by riding the Thai modified tractor, which are known as Etan in Thai. Etan is very popular and useful among Thai people because of its multifunction as the power generator and water pumps. We also plan to visit Pratat Si Songlak and Wat Phon Chai, which is Pita Khon Museum for tomorrow. A mass carnival party will also be held as a mixture of Isan party and cocktail party. The ingredients used in food and drink and local and, of course, organics. Local wine for interest to promote sustainability of the community. Finally, the Auto Expo will be held to enhance local business and will be a middle in terms of making contracts to export local goods internationally. This meeting can also use a model so-called DS model that stands for Dansai model by DPU Synergy teams for those who want to present its tradition. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Again, you have been preparing everything so brilliantly. The next team, okay, we've been to Nan, we have been to Buriram, we've been to the orange farm in Nan as well, and DPU just brought that to Loi. And then the last team for the first session, for the first group is Phenomenal Legendary from Silapakon University. Are you ready? There are so many destinations today and also quite an interesting idea. And one thing I noticed that all of the team already chose to go to the lesser known destination, which is brilliant. Okay, Phenomenal Legendary, you have the stage right now. Go.
ไผว่าอีสานแรงสิจูงแขนเพิ่นไปเบิงวัฒนธรรมยังโจดโกงมันสิแรงได้จังใด We are Phenomenal Legendary and welcome to Isan Sustainable Incentive Tour. ESAN is mean environment from sustainable with appreciation in nature. We call them Isan.
Our concept is sustainable and cultural because the northeast of Thailand, it's a unique region in terms of culture, way of life, and nature. The cultural integrity of Northeast, it's abandoned, so it should be published to see the importance and keep on. Next page, please. Yeah, so we bring Northeastern region as the main of making this incentive tour. During the operation, we use sustainable and cultural throughout the process, such as hospitality with signature item of each province in Northeast, using food equipment from natural resources, experience from the way of local life, and extending the sustainable environment. And after this journey, it will make the trip participants experience the true ESAN.
The attendees will receive a new experience of nature, whether it is the nature of the environment or human nature. All we are doing respond to the SDG is to, first, for people is experience from the way of the local of life. Second, for the prosperity, is distribution of income to the communities to stimulate the economics to secondary city. And last one, for the partnership and peace, a community contributing to the sustainability of local nature and gaining equal benefit for peace. If the earth is no nature, there will be no humans. Therefore, the extent of nature is necessary. Finally, it is always up to us to keep sustainable going. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you very much. I would like to invite all the participants from the first group to join us in the Q&A session. In the meantime, also the mentors and the speakers, if you would like to make any question, just raise your hand. We have 15 minutes to do Q&A with this team. Maybe I will start first. I would like to ask Sigma 91. I would like you to elaborate more on how exactly you are going to make the people who's joining your trip to feel engaged with Buriram. Because right now you already mentioned a lot of like well-known thing in Buriram. Do you have any further stories to tell to bring more engagement to the participants? Sigma 91, anyone? If you want to answer your question, please raise your hand and answer the question.
Okay, so in my understanding, your question is how we going to engage people to feel interact with Buriram, right?
Right now, what you mentioned is something that's quite well known to the people who interested in Buriram. Do you have any further story you would like to tell, or any further idea you would like to make sure that people will be engaged with the destination that you chose, in terms of sustainability, of course?
Okay, so basically we come up with idea of Buriram because we see right now, I'm not sure that many of you will know this or not, but we have one of K-pop, Lisa. She's born in Buriram. So with her performance globally, so Buriram become quite known at this moment. And so we see an opportunity for this moment to expand Buriram, since it is the country that actually they have many things, but most people will not think of. And I think this gives us the moment to give people a chance to explore more about Thailand.
Okay, thank you very much. Any other mentor would like to ask any question for the first group?
Yes, please.
Yes, could be. Yes.
Thank you. First of all, very well done for our first 5 group. I know being the first is not easy, but you all did a very good job. And as P. Shoot mentioned, you brought us to unknowns and provinces in Thailand, which is help promoting those provinces as well. So very nice. I would like to ask Peter Kukit's team, you picked the projects regarding the golden orange. So why it must be orange? Peter Kukit, are you there?
It will take some time for them to just, raise their hand.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, please.
We pick orange because we would like to focus at one point and make it the best, because Nan has a lot of popular signature, but we like to pick it. We like it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Kun Pat Kap, you go with your question. Thank you.
First of all, thank you very much. I see all the presentations, and I think you guys are so cool, comparing with me when I was your age. A question to Peter Kukit. I love the idea of you focusing on one product, which is orange, which I think when you take the group to this trip, is there any call to action or call for action for your guests or your participants to join your trip? For example, to, how can they, what can they do with these oranges or these farms that they visit, or the farmers that they visit? They enjoy the trip, but is there anything that they can engage further with the farmers, such as buying more orange to their companies or something like that? That is my question. Hello.
Pedagogist who would like to, any team members who would like to engage?
I forgot to open my mic. Actually, I confused this question, but we bring the people to Orange Farm, and these people is attendees. My English is not good, but I will try to my best.
So you can answer in Thai พูดภาษาไทยได้ครับสำหรับ Q&A
ค่ะ Would you like me to ask in Thai again?
Yes, I want to listen your Thai again.
ค่ะโอเคเอาใหม่นะพี่ถามใหม่ว่าหนูพากรุ๊ปเนี่ยไปสวนส้มหรือไปเหมือนส้มเนี่ยเป็นธีมของทริปมาดังนั้นเนี่ยหนูมีแอคทิวิตี้หรือว่ามีโปรแกรมอะไรไหมที่จะ engage คนที่ไปทริปเนี้ยกับเรื่องส้มเนี่ยหลังจากที่เขาจบทริปแล้วอ่ะเช่นเขารู้เรื่องส้มมากขึ้นหรือเขาสั่งส้มมาที่ออฟฟิศหรือว่าโปรโมทเรื่องส้มนี้ให้คนอื่นๆได้รู้จักมากขึ้นอะไรประมาณนี้ค่ะ
โอเคค่ะก็คือในทริปวันนี้ใช่ไหมคะมันเป็นการที่เหมือนตัวแทนธุรกิจอะค่ะเป็นเจ้าของธุรกิจแบรนด์นึงค่ะพาตัวผู้แทนที่จะนำnew product เนี้ยค่ะนำไปพรีเซนต์นำไปกับจำหน่ายต่อในพื้นที่ของเขาอะค่ะประมาณนั้นแล้วด้วยทริปเนี้ยเราเลยอยากทำให้เป็นทั้งมีตติ้งและเป็นทั้งอินเซนทีฟก็คือตัวผู้แทนที่เข้ามาร่วมมีตติ้งในครั้งนี้ค่ะก็จะได้ในการแบบเหมือนได้เรียนรู้โปรดักต์ใหม่ได้เรียนรู้ผลิตภัณฑ์ได้เรียนรู้เกี่ยวกับสารสกัดในส้มแล้วด้วยตัวส้มอะค่ะเรานำตัวผลส้มใช่ไหมคะตรงเนื้อส้มอะไปทำเป็นสารสกัดเป็นโปรดักต์ใหม่แล้วเป็นสกินแคร์ตัวใหม่แล้วทีนี้มันจะเหลือในตัวของเปลือกส้มอะค่ะคือเราจะนำเปลือกส้มอันนี้ไปทำเป็นใยผ้าก็คือจะสามารถเกิดเป็นชิ้นผ้าเป็นโปรดักต์ใหม่ได้อีกอันนึงก็คือเหมือนเป็นการเพิ่มมูลค่าให้กับตัวสินค้าเพิ่มขึ้นนะคะโดยที่เราจะนำตัวใยผ้าเนี้ยแล้วไปทำเป็นผ้าขึ้นมาใช่ไหมคะเราจะเหมือนเรานำแพ็กเกจเนี้ยไปแจกให้กับลูกค้าอีกทีนึงประมาณนั้นค่ะ
โอเค very good ค่ะ good idea ค่ะ
Any other mentor who make any questions?
Yeah, could shoot if you don't mind. I'd like to ask another group. First of all, I want to thank the attendees, all the ambassadors. You guys been great. Being the first batch is never easy, and being the first group like Seed, you must be very, very excited. So my question is for Seed, the first group. So I really like your idea about 5G and 1C. So I want to understand if your 5G has anything connected to the UN SDG goals, because the colors are very similar. So is there any process when you select the color is based on any kind of grouping? I'd just like to understand that.
Don't forget to turn on your mic if you want to answer.
I just think they are not in the room for some reason. No?
Who?
Are they in the panelist room to answer this?
Who?
The seed group.
Seed.
They should be. I just saw them.
น้องๆทีมซีดครับรบกวนยกมือแล้วเดี๋ยวพี่ก็จะบลิงมาที่ห้อง panelist นะครับเพราะว่า present เสร็จแล้วทุกคนไปเป็น attendees ใหม่โอเคครับ so sorry คุณชุด you can
Yeah, sure. Are you the seed team?
Yes, please.
Yes, please. Answer the question.
Okay. So your question asks about the 5G 1C, right? 5G 1C is a model. We created for the this project, and this 5G 1C can apply with the entire community to push the community to have enough potential to be recognized internationally. 5G 1C can also be applied in various organizations.
Actually, my question was because your 5G colors are very similar to the UN SDG goal color ใช่ไหมคะสีคล้ายๆกันนะคะ so I just want to understand when you select the colors is this based on a kind of based on UN SDG or you just chose the color randomly
ก็คือเหมือนกับว่าของเราครับก็คือพอเราได้รับโจทย์ว่าให้ความยั่งยืนใช่ไหมครับเรานำความยั่งยืน17ข้อของทางสากลนะครับมาปรับใช้ให้มันให้แบบมาคิดให้มันเป็นกลุ่มของพวกเราครับก็เหลือเป็น5G ให้เป็น 5G แล้วก็ 1C อะไรประมาณนี้ครับแล้วก็สีเราคิดขึ้นมาเองครับเราไม่ได้มีการไปก๊อปของ SCG มาครับผมแล้วก็สีที่เรานำมาใช้ก็คือเป็นสีที่เราคิดขึ้นมาเองเพื่อให้มันสอดคล้องกับประมาณว่าความยั่งยืนของแต่ละหัวข้อมันจะสีประมาณนี้ครับผม
โอเคขอบคุณมากค่ะชอบ C ที่สุดก็คือ commitment
ใช่ครับคือความคิดเราคิดว่ามันมีแค่ความยั่งยืนแต่มันมีความยั่งยืนของทั่วไปแต่ความยั่งยืนภายในจิตใจเนี่ยทุกคนอาจจะลืมไปว่าหากลูกทัวร์เรากลับไปแล้วเขายังมีสิ่งที่คิดถึงหรืออยากจะกลับมานั่นคือความยั่งยืนภายในจิตใจของลูกทัวร์ของเราในครั้งนี้ครับผม
ขอบคุณค่ะสุดยอดค่ะ
ขอบคุณค่ะ
I think we ran out of time for the first session. Thank you very much all the participants and wait until the end of the day. So I hope you guys the best. I wish you guys the best and then please, right now we are moving on to the group 2. Okay, for this group we are having another 5 team which are Eternal Destination, MSU for Seas, Shadowbox, Enterprise, and Be Sustainer. We are going to start with Eternal Destination, silly me. Eternal Destination, are you ready?
Yes, we are ready.
Okay, in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Okay, excuse Our team, Eternal Destination, proudly present an exclusive trip to Nan Province because of not only unseen stunning natural destinations, but also exciting attraction, especially Nan, symbolize the region of simple and slow life, similar to Japan and its also unique culture. This trip will take 5 days, 4 nights. Our targets are the dealers of Japanese electric company. On the first day, we begin the journey with a unique gift made by locals. This gift includes a unique Nan cloth and a plantable welcoming card that you can plant it. After that, we will have the meeting at the resort. We will finish the day by watch a cultural show and do shopping at Kuang Night Market. For day 2, we are going to visit 2 natural attractions. Starting at Pu Khao Kua Sin Thao, where there is only 1 rock salt mountain in the world, followed by the Span Waterfall, and we will relax at Yudela Cafe to touch the feeling of the nature. For day 3, we are going to learn about the northern lifestyle. You will absorb the wonderful community culture through the weaving and dyeing design of Thai Liu fabric. We want to impress you and we want to make Nan fabric better known because their fabric is made by specific skill of Thai Liu women. For day 4, we will go to Nan Sao District Village and relax with a herbal spa treatment in the chicken coop, which they use the original herbal medicine wisdom. We will also learn about winnowing rice and making sai ua, a famous northern food. We want you to participate in the community to make a word of mouth for promote Thai health tourism destination. Touch your heart with Touch Poipo. This is very exclusive because there is the moonlight of Lana night party. This is a special night that we are arranged for you only. You will dress up with Nan clothes that we give you on the first date. All of the game in the party will be used eco-friendly equipment. First game is throwing a bamboo straws to choose your herbal drinks. Second game, making a sachet. And third game is writing trip impression into the plantable seed paper. For day 5, we will take the handicap right around Nan to see the local lifestyle and architecture. These activities can make you realize about how to reduce the pollution. Lastly, we will do shopping at O-Top Center souvenir shops to gain more income for the villager who works on the pedals. We want our guests to relax and impress in Nan province, especially their wonderful culture and get new idea how to use eco-friendly equipment. So our trip involves with UN SDG number 1, 4, 8, 9, 12, 13, 15, and 17. If you want best unique experience, best service, choose an eternal destination. Thank you.
That's it in one row. Oh my God, you've been preparing quite well. Okay, it seems like Nan is very hot right now, mentors. I don't know what you've been talking with the young ambassadors because so many Nan choices right now. I think we're having some trouble trying to figure it out who is the best choice for the local lovers, of course. The next team will be MSU for C. Mahasarakham University. Are you ready right now? Okay, they're coming up right now. So again, mentors, carefully choose your cast your vote because right now I see the vote coming in. Quite excited. You can there'll be more and more brilliant idea coming. Right now we just at team 6. We're still having another 10 team coming up. So are you ready? You can turn on your mic and say you're ready. MSU for Cs, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, sure. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello there, we are from MSU Overseas presenting Mahasarakham University. Today we are honored to present our new idea under the concept, New Experiences Create a Sustainable Life. So let me take you to our significant journey. First thing first, we will invite the local people that we will be working together to provide our participants the eco-bit gift sets to make first impression when they arrive.
On day 2, the first day of the meeting event, before the meeting starts, we will spend the first 30 minutes raising awareness about the environment and employment in local people and harvesting renewable energy to keep the beef of our activities.
On day three, the incentive day, in the morning, we will take our participants to learn eco-bit production and bed runners in the afternoon. At each sort of production to show our participants its obvious process and doing activity with the local people of bringing local materials and processing them into environmentally friendly product. Then on the penultimate day, we will take our participants to rest at the hotel that has high technology and is related to sustainability, which is toilets that can generate harvesting energy by simply flushing the toilet. These 3 activities relate to the UN SDG of the global goal, which are number 1, no poverty, number 8, decent work and economic growth, number 7, renewable energy, number 13, climate action, number 15, life on land, and number 17, partnerships for goals. You might be concerned about how all the things that we have mentioned, we create a sustainability. The first thing that we have done is increase the employment of the local people through the 2 activities, which are the eco-bit and the bed runner. Moreover, the bed runner will allow us to connect with local people with meeting the local and wisdom of the bed runner. We are finding the new and different method of harvesting renewable energy to be a key component of building a more sustainable future. While solar power, wind power, and ocean energy are often a focus of large scale and renewable research. Now we are focusing on a small scale about our toilet could be used in also generate electricity. From doing these ideas through the incentive journey, we hopefully believe that our journeys will be another promising choice to help bringing balance to our society environment, economic, and to create a sustainable life. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. The next team will be Shutterbox from Thammasat University, I guess. Right, yes. Are you ready, Shutterbox? After this, please stand by for the Q&A session, okay? For the 5 team presenting in this round.
So we are ready?
Okay, you're ready. In 3, 2, 1, and go.
Hi, we are Shutterbox. Today we are presenting our incentive travel trip. Our trip's purpose is to serve the top sales rewards and also to make a memorable experience at Soneva Kiri Kokput, which is located in the east of Thailand. So next, please. So let's start with our first touch point, which we will give our participants the gift card for welcoming the trip. We will provide equipment that can assist you along this trip. And we are on a person screen. Local people in Trat. This is an optional for the trust. So they can choose whether they want or donate for the gift card. For the next touch point is our Sawadee application, which is our highlight. This application will be your personal guide and it will provide all you need along the trip. It can notify the schedule and reserve the activities that you would like to participate in. Thirdly, we provide CSR activities that allow people to participate in coral reef planting programs, where you could learn more about coral reef planting and contribute it to the ecosystem.
Fourthly, the first activity is an Iceland tour, which highlights the Iceland sustainability. Additionally, for people who are unable to swim, alternative activities such as snorkeling and nature hiking are available. Moreover, we also have other activities for leisure time that are chilling at the tripod dining and mushroom cave lunch. Fifthly, we are delivering a meal with traditional local cuisine in the evening. Therefore, this can help to create income the local community. You will reserve the menu from the application in order to prevent food waste. Last but not least, before leaving, we will give you a souvenir as a doll that is created by Thai Silk. This is optional for the organization, whether you want to take it or donate to the orphanage. All the activities are responsible for corporate social responsibilities and the circular economy. We are also associated with reducing plastic and recycling waste during the trip. Moreover, we will try to support locals' performance to create job opportunities and support local products. Furthermore, our trip relates to SDG goals now 2, 8, 9, 12, 15, and 17. With this, all of you can take part in supporting social contributions. At the same time, you can have the magnificent moment at the luxurious resort. Thank you for your participation.
Thank you very much, Shutterbox. So you bring us to Kokput, right? Okay, I think this is the first seaside destination that they're bringing us to. Thank you, young leaders. The next one will be Enterprise from the University of Thai Chamber of Commerce. Hold on a little bit, so we can have them ready. And mentors, you can write down your question right now because we are going fast next round. We don't want our session to delay, so please prepare your question. Okay, Team Enterprise, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, sure, go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Enterprise team presentation. Today, we'd like to show our incentive trip for an organization in the fashion industry from Japan. You'll see our first touch point, define the style of the trip to suit our target group. Our purpose is we will focus mainly on the social, along with the economics and environment. The destination is Sagonakorn, which is a place that is often not chosen, and people do not know the DNA of the place very well. It's notable for dyeing cloth and the textile industry, which fits our target. For touch point 2, we will sense the new venture of fine dining at the first and only fine dining restaurant in Sagonakorn, which use local ingredients. Touch point 3, workshop with the community and indigo dyeing at Ummao village, which is local wisdom from Thai Yoi, who have settled here 400 years ago and have preserved their culture and made their own clothes since the process of planting, cutting, and dyeing. Next, touch point 4, seeing the architecture at Tara village, which has French and Vietnamese architecture styles. Touch point 5, you will learn about adapting science and culture to make an eco-print pattern that comes with the using the resources to reach the maximum benefit concept. There's also an activity related to sustainability by sharing value with society at Man Garden by planting a variety of local trees and can be used to produce the eco-print shirts in the future. Touch point 6, learning the process of dyeing buffalo down. It is our top product, regarded as the only community in Thai textile that are dyed with buffalo down, and relaxing with an exclusively large pot pan with healthy herbs, that the only place in Thailand that have been tested and proved to certainly be good for health. For the last touch point, this will relate to activity in touch point 5 that you can have done before. It can be seen that it is an ongoing sustainability activity for the local area. In each activities, we make it to match with UN SDG. Moreover, it helps the community to get income from tourists and helps to promote their culture. However, this incentive trip will give the tourists special experiences that they can't get from anywhere. They can enjoy the trip, learning about culture and sustainability at the same time, and we are looking forward to serving them. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Enterprise team. Quite interesting. This is the first Sakonnakorn team ever in our program. Okay, so the last one for this group will be Sustainer. I believe this team is in video, right? So if the team is ready, please roll. Go.
Have you ever noticed each time we go on the trip, how much carbon footprint do we build? If you join our trip, you don't need to worry at all because our trip is Gap and Green Travel. Everything you grab away again. We offer a memorable incentive trip for international corporations for 3 days 2 nights in Chonburi. Also, we provide an eco-friendly adventure by electric car and fully appreciate the value of sustainability in local community.
I'm going to talk about the journey. First, we will have a welcome dinner at our new resort. The next day, we will be connected with the Thai community and then go study about marine ecotourism at the Sea Turtle Conservation Center and end our beautiful day with the dinner on yacht. Last but not least, we get to try to ride a buffalo and have some fun. That's not all what we got. We still have some special touch point with each our application, Be Sustainer, that's involved in all along our journey.
Be Sustainer application, be your sustainable best friend. Don't worry if you're going alone. Warm yourself up with visual coffee room, having a fun conversation with everyone, and also earn reward by collecting a sustainability point. And one of our unique features is Sustain Tracker, remind you how much carbon footprint are reduced due to the activity that you have done.
For the touch point, our team have 5 touch points. The first, staying at sustainable place at Awani Pattaya Resort and do DIY green hydroponic. Second, detox yourself in the Khien Tia a coconut loving community. Next, learning the total story at the Sea Turtle Conservation Center. After, you can enjoy traditional cuisine on yacht, watching a magnificent sunset. And the last, do you know in Chonburi have a buffalo racing festival? So let you try special life with buffalo power.
We have activities related to SDG for 2 with zero hunger, 9 is industry innovations and infrastructure, and 12 responsible consumptions 14 life below water, and last 15 learning how to protect sustainable use at community.
For our incentive tip, บ้านวังน้ำดำ ตะเคียนเตี้ย Community and the Sea Turtle Conservation Center is in the position of cost saving and long life chain. It is a trip that less investment but gain more knowledge and benefit. For the application, it's in the position of investment but it is a long term, which is a very worthwhile investment and it leads to sustainable lifestyle.
Next is Yacht Club and a whiny Pattaya resort. Its positions of investment, it is in memberships, but can apply the knowledge to be applied in daily. Travel with Sustainer.
That's great. Thank you very much. So I would like to invite all the teams up here, Be Sustainer, Enterprise, Chatterbox, MSU, and Eternal Destination. And the mentor, are you ready for the question? You can fire the question right now. Any mentors? I will go first for the MSU. MSU for Cs, I would like to ask, because right now you haven't mentioned any destination in particular. You just you propose with the concept, but do you have any destination in mind if we would like to use this idea? MSU?
Hello.
Yes.
Okay, I would say sorry for inconvenient presentations. Okay, the destination that we have plans about is the Khon Kaen because of our manufacturers are being creating eco-weed and Blade Runner saying Khon Kaen that we would cooperate with the local people in Khon Kaen that can connecting together and do it. Yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Kun Patranuch, you can file your question right now.
Yeah, I have a question for enterprise team in Sakon Nakhon. I would like to ask, what would be the highlight of the trip that they need to choose your program as a winning program for their incentive trip?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Touch point 6 is the highlight of this incentive trip because Nashiak Village is the first and only place where buffalo dung is used to produce products, and it has been developed and modified continuously until it becomes the #1 value product of the Nashiak Village. So we want the tourists to experience the natural process that is truly local wisdom. Yes, thank you.
You want to add anything, Kun Patranuch?
Yeah, I have another question for Be Sustainer group. Why do you would like to propose the Buffalo Racing Festival in the program? I mean, because we are concerned about sustainability and featuring the program with animal can be a little bit
risky,
controversial. Yeah. How do you plan to, like storytelling behind this activity?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sure.
Because this trade is a conservation and restoration of ecosystem in which there are buffalo in this trade as the main complement of the agricultural and which the conserve Thai buffalo and preserve Thai traditional of Chonburi festival.
So it's a conservatory already, not just any racing, right? Okay. You want to add anything, Kun Patranuch?
Thank you. It's clear. Thank you.
Okay. I think Kun Tanya from GCN would like to do some question. Yeah, please, 5 question.
Thank you. Maybe this for Sustainer, and if anyone from other groups can also answer, that will be great. My question is about the carbon footprint that we had just talked about. Reduce the carbon footprint when traveling. The question is about how you quantify the number of the carbon from the activities. Any example, feel free, please.
Be Sustainer, maybe you go first.
Yeah.
Do you have any methodology? I mean, how can you quantify? How can you count all the carbon footprint that has been produced during the travel? Do you have any idea?
Actually, in our trip, we have Be Sustainer application, right? So it is a feature called Sustain Tracker, which would count the carbon footprint. So how we count, we could have research before the trip, like before activity, how much carbon footprint are made, and then from after trip, people can like check and write what they have done, and then we can compare like before and after how much they are reduced.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. That might not answer yet. I think the calculation is not by the overall, but it's by activities. I hope that you have some time to really exercise. What does it mean? Just in case if the tourist is coming, but they skip the breakfast, whether those skip breakfast, they are not eating breakfast, how you calculate either the waste of the food compared with the people are eating the food, for example. This is an idea for thinking. Thank you.
A good place to elaborate more on your ideas. Okay. Thank you very much. Any mentor? Okay, Kun Patranu, you want to ask any further question? Okay, sorry. I just saw you raise your hand. Any other mentors who would like to join in the questioning? Anyone else? Any other mentors? Okay, I think that's enough for our second group. So moving on to the third group. The third group will consist of 6 teams, which are โลกสวยด้วยมือเรา Green Elephant, Green by Teens, Mobility, Road to Future, and ผักบุ้งอร่อยดี. And I think we'll give them some time to get prepared. The team, the backstage team, if you're ready, you can just let me know. And I would like to address a little bit for the Sigma 91. I already received your message. Don't worry, it's fine. I mean, I feel sorry for you that the designated person to do the presentation cannot make it. I'm sorry on behalf of the team, but remember, all the mentors already considered and evaluate your ideas from in the past 5 days. We have been reading and doing some evaluation beforehand already. So you guys have done a great job so far. So don't worry about that. Okay. Team โลกสวยด้วยมือเรา are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, go.
Yes. Okay, let me tell you a little bit about our concept first. First, we focus reduce resource consumption, promote local product and culture. About reduce resource consumption, reduce power, doing activity in the open air to avoid using the air conditioner and use of fan extinguish and energy saving level. Destination that we choose is Chiang Mai because this place is a very popular tourist destination for both Thai and foreigner. Also, the place is full of natural and fish egg and also has unique culture. It is Lana culture. So the theme that we choose is Lana style. The first touch point, this touch point is in-peer event. Reduce paper usage and switch to technology intent. Set a questionnaire to analyze the gift to determine which goal the participants are most interested. The question will be SDG goal that includes 17th goal, and the design will make follow that 17th goal. Then the gift will be handmade door from square fabric by local people. For example, if they got SDG goal about gender equality, it will be cute door style with rainbow hair that represent LGBTQ. Set information about this detailed meeting to participant emailed. Set gift to their homes. And next, touch part 2, it is in event and it start in meeting. Serving herberding and pigment, planting jars, hand out a cloth bag made from fabric scape.
scan QR code for the participants who didn't receive information in email and welcome drink. If they bring their small jar, they can refill their drink all the time that they want. And there will be many types of drink to choose from, both herb and green tea, because the green tea in Chiang Mai is very high quality. Touch party, it is finished the meeting and it start to do other activity. Hand our bag of seed to plant the tea in this event.
Touch point for making sila on desserts is a Lana dessert that is adapted from Pekpun dessert. Touch point 5, fine dining. This part we will support local people and local ingredients because we use a local ingredient such as organic vegetable and cooking by chef for increase the local ingredients. The story includes 3 parts: storytelling by using projector mapping, first food production process, second loving the earth environment and every life, third, culture. Each part will be shown only 1 minute and 30 seconds. Touch point 6, Lana show. It is a Lana dance and we will insert a story about loving the earth as well. And touch point 7, this is touch point is in a post event. We will send the food in the basket to the participant house and we will add a paper with a QR code on the basket to show a short story from beginning of planning tea until the day that we receive a food. That's it.
Okay, that's okay. Your and your presentation. Okay, thank you very much. Interesting. You bring us to Chiang Mai for the tea experience. The next team, Green Elephant from Chiang Mai University as well. I would like to learn what's your surprise. Are you ready? Is this team in the video or live?
In video, please.
Okay, sure. So roll the video.
Hello everyone, we are Green Elephant from Chiang Mai University. Are you ready to go with us? Let's get started.
Have you ever thought about asking all of this question? Do you know what your answer is? Feel the natural 5 senses plus 1. Hear sound of forest, relaxing by touching. Taste a local food good taste. Smelling coffee calm you down. Admire the natural surrounding, dive into your mind. Let's find your answer with us.
This trip you will experience in 6 dimensions. In the beginning, everyone will receive a film camera to capture the values. Focus on the surroundings. Keep your eyes open if you decide to get on the earth. So, no need to wait any longer. Disconnect from social media to connect with nature. Next, open your ears. Forest bathing. We go for a walk in the woods along with natural sound. Pay attention to your inner voice. Spending time in the forest has a soothing, refreshing effect on our bodies and minds. Nothing is more memorable than a smell. Coffee leaves. Chiang Dao also has its own coffee plants. Coffee scents has a calming effect on the mind and give people a cognitive boost that can improve performance.
Let tea be more than a drink. You're invited to our private, exclusive tea massage in the local organic farm. Tea therapy can relieve your office syndromes, and there are also many other benefits for your skin and health. By tasting our unique Chiang Dao omakase steak made by all organic ingredients from the local and the rice cooked in the traditional way, we believe you will know the taste and the culture of Chiang Dao. Everything has been expressed makes sense from an outside perspective. At the end of our journey, you're asked to share your experience with each other and discussing the Ikigai model theory with our special guests. We hope you will recharge your power, nourish your mental health, getting ready to face all the challenges in your life, and keep an eye on your surroundings to be a happiness person.
From our exclusive trips, individuals will get relaxed and self-restart from hard working. Get full experience from Ikigai thinking model that will make you feel satisfied easier with the same simple thing. Then the organization can receive long-term income from having high-quality staff with loyalty and full mental health for work. The business will also gain more good image from doing CSR by promoting sustainable economic growth with high-quality productive employment.
and maintain partnership for goal by supporting the local production. We are looking forward to see you. Let's join with us and being the part of the sustain. Thank you.
Thank you for Green Elephant. Thank you very much. Oh, interesting. The next team will be Green by Teens. Green by Teens from Suwon Dusit University. In video as well. Okay, sure. So maybe if you're ready, you can turn on your mic and tell me you're ready so we can get started.
I'm ready.
Okay, sure. Let's go.
So, good afternoon. We are Green by Teens. So we're going to present our sustainable meeting. So we will start with the part of the pre-event. We choose Suwon Rotphai as the venue because it is a large public park in Bangkok and it's adjacent to BTS and MRT station. There are also a public transport bus over there. So it's gonna help to reduce the problem of air pollution. And we also use a steam fan, cold towel, and cold mangosteen juice in the event also because it's outdoor. And in the meeting, we will use a QR code to make the customer can easy to access the information and other handouts. And QR code marketing has a low cost, time when environmentally and friendly, and doesn't waste other paper resources. And in the part of the event, we will come in the concept of earth-saving chair. It made from leftover cardboard to reduce the problem of global warming. Paper also, and on the part of snack and food that we will serve in the event will be mangosteen jam with scone. On the part of lunchtime that we will serve will be Southern Thai spicy food, and our meeting also provide a chicken and egg fried rice for the participants who are Muslim as well. And we will use pinto as a food container instead of using a phone box. And in our event, we also have a booth that we have a fabric bag tie-dyeing activity by using natural color, blue color from butterfly pea, red color from rosella, and brown color from mangosteen shell.
You done with the presentation? Or any audio problem? Hello, Green for Teens. Are you presenting right now? Because we cannot hear you.
Okay. A moment, we will give free beautiful water to the participants and providing mangosteen juice and mangosteen soda. Fine dining with storytelling about the food and mangosteens paint tie-dye fabric in their own style. Post-event, we will have the participants for their seats before the sessions considered by showing team how to fold through paper, share that they sit back into a sheet of paper. And after this event, the participants reveal more value of mangosteens. The participants know how to refrain from using paper to save resources. The participants will know more about the benefits of mangosteens, know how to fold a chair and can use it in future. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. This is the first team that is doing the meeting side of our industry, not incentive. So, okay, interesting. The next team will be mobility, not mobility, mobility. Okay, from Phang Technical College. If you're ready, please turn on your mic and say you're ready.
Ready.
Okay, go.
Hello, we are okay. Hello, we are Mobility. DMC Repense is Phang provides has created incentive travel program for 13 participants at Bangkok Khai in Phang durations 3 days, 2 nights. On the journeys, we will make participants aware of the cost-effective use of resources and get close to the magnificent nature. Before the departure, we will distribute eco-friendly gifts and special gifts that we make for you. It consists of the coast bag and welcome freight, which is participant name and eco-friendly light boxes made from with straw for you to use throughout the journey, including use in daily life after the end of the journey. And we will arrange a few seminars for you when you arrive in Phang province to make you conscious of the importance of sustainability.
And after that, we will take you on a journey to experience the magnificent way of life and nature at Bangkok Khai community. You will be warmly welcomed with frog music performed by the locals. We will take you to relief fatigue with 3 horse natural spa treatments or spa 3 ร้อน that are the only one in Thailand. You will also be able to sample delicious local dishes and farm fresh seafood, but blue crab and large oyster were prepared by the locals. You will also participate in mangrove planting operation with the locals to protect the environment, maintain a crazy animal breeding grounds and ecosystem as well. And then we will provide each participant and Bangkok Khai souvenirs gift set at the end of the tour. We will give exceptional service to all participants to provide a memorable experience and build lasting memories. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Bangkok Khai in Phang, right? In community. Okay, the next team from Phang, also from Phang Technical College, Road to Future. Are you ready? So this is the last 2 teams. After this, the mentors will be doing Q&A, and I will also welcome comments from audience as well. So if you are the audience who is not a panelist like right now, after the Q&A session, I will ask you to raise your hand so you can join us as a panelist to give the team the feedback. Okay. Okay, Road to Future, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, go.
Hi everyone, I'm from Road to Future. So we have a project about TDMC, and TDMC is mean Teenager Destination Management Company. So we are like a catalog that bring together a community with a sustainable culture, and we are the one who fix it already. So we interesting about development of community sustainable, and we view the problem as a cycle. Because we start to fix from provider, because provider is ready, income customer will unknowingly become immersed in sustainable culture. And then, customer will take this back to the corporate, and finally corporate will return to support to the company. And this is a never ending cycle of sustainability. And next, please. And we give an examples of 2 of community that popular destination of Phang like Got Panji and Got Pratong. So we study insight into community problem and unsustainable behavior by we interview to them, and then we SWOT analysis, and we found that the most of community has a career about restaurant, and the problem that we found is about garbage problem. And that's why we come up with a 3 ป 1 2 models. First, ปรับ change the behavior of not throwing garbage into the bins, and must to understand to community and do not blame to community. And I think right now you guys are thinking about separate garbage that anyone can do it, how it's different from the old one, right? But maybe later you will know. And next, เปลี่ยน turning waste into the money that we can sell some waste, and some waste we can do a compost, or some waste we can add on value like making a souvenir. And next, เปิด open up opportunity to generate income and give giving to customer and environment. The compost that we do already, we can give this compost to the supplier, or we can give the compost to the farm, and then we will get back a veggie organics, and then we can get for our customer and our community, and then the sustainable of food will happen in the community. And the last is Sang creates a job. We have a foreign planting activity. So now I think you guys know about this point already, about now we're not suitable for travel anymore because coronavirus. And then we have a activity about planting activity. We start from we take over from customer about who want to planting, and then we assign to villager who lost the job because COVID, and then the villager will planting for customer. And as well as we have a planting seed class at the home for Dugong already. And we based on SDG like sustainable city and community, peace and justice, and partnership to achieve the goals. And we believe that everyone, no matter your generation, your gender, it's just not male or female, but all gender. We can help each other to make a change to sustain. And finally, if we have a support from everyone, we think we can fix the problem. Maybe just our country, maybe just all the world. And I don't know for another dream, but for my dream, I'm here for not compete, but I'm here for help and fix the problems. Change your mind and change the world. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the Road to Future. We are going to have like Q&A after this. So the last team, ผักบุ้งอร่อยดี are you ready from Chinese Institute of Technology? If you're ready, you can turn on the mic and say you're ready. Okay. And then after this, the mentors, please prepare your question. This is for the last 6 teams. Hi, ผักบุ้งอร่อยดี are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, sure. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Has anyone ever thought that when we are working in a place that can help us get more ideas? We have to go out to find new experience. It's well to have more ideas as well. Today, we, the ผักบุ้งอร่อยดี group, will tell you about a trip that's opened up a perspective that's made many people feel excited. Suitable for company looking for new connection and marketing perspective. Because our trips are designed specifically for relaxation and cultural exchange, we plan a trip to Got Yao Noi with a period of 3 days and 2 nights. Our target is the employee who have been recruited within the company. We look at the highest performance of the years.
Touchpoint page with our touchpoint will be divided into 6 touchpoints as follows. Touchpoint 1, a training to inform the various schedules of Got Yao Noi trips. Touchpoint 2, when arriving at Got Yao Noi, we will have lecture to train about coral cultivation and planting. Touchpoint 3, the next activity is walking around the beach to collect glitter for crafting art from non-recyclable waste. Touchpoint 4, first, see the plants in Phang Nga Bay National Park. After viewing the plants, a candle is offered to participants for added fun and relaxation. There is also a buffet dinner, including a fireworks show. Touchpoint 5 will be a donation of water tanks to the community of Got Yao Noi by handing over the purchase rights or expenses will be borne by the company. The activity will be posted on the company's website through public relations. Touchpoint 6, visit Navik 40 Market and take a boat to see the view, then get back to Bangkok. Next slide, please.
Converse Pack, attendance spectacular and impressive fire riding dance show. We have had to donate water tank to help villagers on the island have good drinking water and a better quality of life, has collaborated and helped peace art from West by creating a story for the work. There will be more discussion and getting to know employees for different sides. Coming on this trip, I saw many factors that made me want to improve the quality of life of the island. But the island better and being with nature, making me feel calm and spiritual life when I work. It is impression of the participant in this event. Next slide, please.
We can also put touchpoint in the list as seen this image. On the top left, we have touchpoint 3, 4, 5, and 6. On the bottom left, we have the touchpoint 1, 3, 4, and 6. On the top right, we have touchpoint 1 and 5. Lastly, on the bottom right, we have touchpoint 1, 2, and 6. Thank you. ขอบคุณครับ
Okay, thank you very much. 16 teams flew by quickly. So right now, this is the Q&A session for the last 6 teams. I would like to invite all the mentors to shoot the question right now. Anyone? Okay, Kun Shu, please.
Yes, thank you. I have a question, and thank you everyone for your presentation. Very interesting. So I have a question for listening to too many groups here. Green elephant? Is it green elephant?
Yes,
green elephant that have 5 senses. I thought was very creative, one of the rare ones. So I'd like to understand, is this a meeting or incentive? It wasn't clear to me, so I just wanted to understand.
Yes, thank you for the questions. Our trips are the incentive that make the individual that participant will get relaxed and go back to the work with the more energy.
Okay, so if that is my second question then, if it's an incentive group, can you please highlight which part is the most exciting or highlight of your entire event? Please, thank you.
Please wait for a moment.
It's fine, take your time.
The highlight from my trip is making people who participate disconnect from the social media and connect to the natural that we receive, make they calm with the spa and
so you think the spa is the highlights, right?
Yes.
The spa session.
And the main highlight of my trip is about the thinking of Ikigai model, that everyone that receive is just not a tour trip that anyone can go, but when you come with my trip, you will receive the Ikigai thinking model back of your life to adapt with your work, to make you feel happy, relaxed, better in your work life.
Okay.
Yes.
So I would like to ask further, how do you implement the Ikigai idea? I mean, you have a speakers talking about Ikigai, or you are, making any part of your event to reflect the concept of Ikigai?
Yes, we have the special guest that ขอพูดภาษาไทยได้ไหมคะ
ได้ค่ะ
โอเคค่ะคือเหมือนกับว่าเราจะมีเหมือนตอนที่จบทริปใช่ไหมคะก็จะเหมือนมีทุกคนได้มานั่งพูดคุยสนทนาตกตะกอนกันว่าที่ได้ร่วมเนี่ยเกิดอะไรขึ้นบ้างแล้วก็จะมีเข้ามาพูดถึงคอนเซปต์ตรงนี้เพื่อให้คนเนี่ยได้รับแล้วก็กลับไปใช้ชีวิตแล้วก็มีความสุขมากขึ้นกว่าเดิมค่ะ
Okay, thank you very much. คุณพัฒนุชครับ you can go.
Yes, I have a question for Green by Teens, the meeting groups. What is the reason behind choosing the southern food and the mangosteen? Because I see that you feature many.
Same question as mine. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Green for Teens, anyone? Any team members? I think this is the only team that working solely on the meeting side, which is quite interesting. They bring us to Suan Rot Phai and have like a pinto lunch, and also bring mangkut into the content quite a lot. I just wonder as well. Anyone from Green by Teens, can you elaborate more on your ideas? You can answer in Thai, it's fine. I mean, don't worry. Anyone from Green for Teens?
I think they're raising their hand. Okay, they are coming. And next will be Kun Marina. I think she raised her hand earlier.
Yeah, sure. Apart from raising your hand, you can start talking by turn on your mic. Team for Greens. We will circle back to you then because you take too much time. Kun Pinit, maybe you can ask your question right now.
Certainly, thank you, Kat. Questions to mobility teams. You took us to Ban Kok Thai Phang Nga, and one picture that really catch me, it's the one that having a spa and like kind of a massage or spa treatment. So can you elaborate more? How can you incorporate that local products into your project?
Yeah, they said it's the only spa in Thailand with the 3 hot treatments called Spa Sam Ron. Maybe mobility, anyone from your team? And then I will circle back to the Green by Team. So Green by Team, you still have to answer your question. But right now, let's go to mobility. We'll be answering that question.
ขออนุญาตตอบเป็นภาษาไทยนะคะก็คือสปา3ร้อนของบ้านโคกไข่ค่ะจะมีด้วยกันทั้งสิ้นก็จะเป็นทรายร้อนน้ำทะเลร้อนแล้วก็โคลนร้อนค่ะโดยเริ่มแรกเนี่ยเราจะนักท่องเที่ยวค่ะไปแช่ทรายร้อนก่อนค่ะจากนั้นเนี่ยก็จะมาหมักโคลนร้อนซึ่งการหมักโคลนร้อนเนี่ยมันจะสามารถช่วยในเรื่องของผ่อนคลายความเหนื่อยล้าที่ผู้เข้าร่วมทำงานมาจากชีวิตประจำวันนะคะผ่อนคลายความเหนื่อยล้าในส่วนนั้นแล้วก็ยังสามารถบำรุงรักษาสุขภาพได้พวกในส่วนของเรื่องโรคข้อต่อประมาณนี้ค่ะแล้วหลังจากนั้นเนี่ยผู้เข้าร่วมเนี่ยหลังจากพ่อกโค้ชเสร็จแล้วค่ะเราจะพาผู้เข้าร่วมไปแช่น้ำทะเลร้อนซึ่งจะเป็นส่วนที่ชำระล้างในส่วนของการพอกโคลนนั้นค่ะแล้วก็จะมีการทำสปาไปในตัวด้วยค่ะ
ขอบคุณครับ
Thank you. Okay, maybe any other question, Kun Pinit? Do you have any other question?
No, Cap. Thank you.
Okay, we circle back to Green by Teens. From Kun Patranut's question. Anyone from Green by Teens? I will give you last chance. If you not answer, it's fine.
Thank you for the question. So we have the mango teens oversupply in the south of Thailand. So we should this to solve the problem and make more people to know more about the nutrition of the mangosteen.
And then why southern food?
Because we want to to promote the south of the Thailand. Because we choose the Bangkok to be the venue, the place that we will have the meeting.
So you think by this meeting event, you will get more corporate in Bangkok to learn more about oversupply of mangosteen and also the southern food?
Yes, to represent the southern side.
Okay, so why Suan Rot Phai then?
Because it is the open air place,
okay.
So we don't need to use the air condition like that.
Okay, interesting. Any other mentor who would like to ask any question before we go to the commentary?
I have a question. Yeah, I have a question for Lok Soi Doi Mui Rao group from University. They have a very interesting program. Is why does the gift have to be sent back home? What's the concept behind that?
Okay, Lok Soi Doi Mui Rao, maybe can you elaborate more on that?
Excuse me, pardon. Is my network is not available? Can you repeat it again?
Okay, sure.
What's the concept behind sending the gift back home to the participant?
Yes, because on Touchpoint 7, you send after the trip is over, you deliver the fruit basket to the participant. Can you tell us more about that? You still there?
Our concept, right? Sorry. Because Chiang Mai have many suan, right? And we think it's good event because they have activity to plant the tree, right? And when finish everything that did in this meeting, I think it will make them feel impressed, yeah, about the thing that they plant.
Okay.
Oh, you don't want to give them by hand, but you'd rather send it home? Would that be adding more, waste of box and sending it back home by plane or car?
But
so that's the concept, as in, are you sending via home and not directly giving it to the delegates? That's the only question I have.
We think we will deal with the owner of the landlord to make contract when the first product is delivered to the participant.
So you mean after they've been doing activities at the fruit farm?
Yeah.
You are reminding them that you were here doing activities by you send them the produce, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Road to the Future, also another question to Road to the Future group.
Okay, Road to the Future.
Yeah. Just wanting to understand, because it's more on carbon footprint. Am I correct that you're focusing more on the carbon footprint? So question is, are you focusing on people traveling, aside from tree planting, and any more concrete example that maybe we as an agent in the future would apply that? Because that seems to be a number one issue, because we're having people coming all over the world, and how would we able to offset that in a way that will reduce the carbon footprint? Am I making any sense?
You do. You are. So Road to Future, right?
Sorry, 1 second.
They are working in teams, Kun Marina. They have to talk to each other before you give you the answers.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm sorry for this presentation because I have something wrong with do a new presentation, but we not do a trip, but we do a model. We don't want to fix the problem from customer, but we want to prepare from the host, from the community. That is a tourist attraction. And that's why we do like model for give to them, and then can take this model to apply for them community. And we focus on circular economy and carbon footprint, and then we have a model. Yes.
Oh, okay. So you mean the focus is more on the community and not on
a trip.
Trips.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
because we look at the problem like a circle. At first, we want to fix from the community, and then when customer come to community, they can see how it change, because if the community do something and sustainable, and then the sustainable will coming in their heart, in hearts of customer, and then customer will back to their company, and then the company will change, and company will back to support to community again. Yes, we do. We view that a problem like this. Yes.
Okay.
We would like the community to be like sustainability first. If the community is sustainability, have a sustainability, everything is gonna be like so cool, right? Yeah.
Any concrete example that you would want to give? Aside from tree planting?
Okay, we have a three point in models. First, it's prop. We change the behavior of something like we separate the garbage, and some people will think about separate the garbage, that everyone can do it. How is different from the old one, but it's not the end. And the next step, we take the garbage that we separate already. Some separate can as on well, like making a souvenir. Some waste can separate for compost, because you know, in the community have a more career like restaurant, and then when we separate garbage already, and we have compost already, and we send this compost that we do to the farm, to the supplier, and then we will get back organic vegetable for our customer and our community, and then we'll have a food sustainability will happen more point. Yes, and the last is we thinking about a new activity for community, like we do about foreign planting activity, because now most of people in community lost their job because coronavirus, and then I think have more people and I think you guys want to help people, want to help social, and you cannot go anywhere anymore, and then you can do from your home. You can order about you want to planting, and then we take this order and give an assign to villager, and the villager will planting for them. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
That we do.
Good. Thank you very much.
Thank you
very much. I think that's all for the Q&A right now. So I will leave the mentors so you guys can do some, preparation before we get to the award presentation afterwards. So all the mentors, you can join into the mentors meeting. But right now, thank you very much, all the teams. You have done brilliant jobs. I would like to invite another commentators, I would say, who is my good friend and also working in the incentive travel for years. So maybe I would like to invite Kun Chomuang, Kun Chili Chaunafang, Chief Creative of Asia Groups. How are you? I mean, after listening to all 16 teams?
To me, it's quite fascinating, because then you can see the new generations, the young generations, and who not even like becoming the professional yet, but the way they think, and they can link the whole concept, and they create each touch point, and then they still go back to the key concept that they want to talk about. Of course, there are some like details that different, and maybe execution is different, but the way you guys think and create the activity is coming back to the key concept that all the team want to convey. That to me is quite amazing. Yeah.
And I think one thing is very standing out is the young leaders look for they shift their focus from the well-known destination to lesser known destination, right? Yeah, they've been doing their research, and then that's quite something that even us who are working in the the industry, something we didn't know.
Yes, and I remember the one that the one that I really like is about the fabric, the Sakonnakorn one. I think it come from the team
Let's see.
Enterprise.
Yes, Enterprise.
Yeah. Okay. The way I like the fabric when you're talking about the fabric of Sakonnakorn, of course Sakonnakorn, we hardly know like what kind of incentive trip we can do there. But when you highlight about the art, the craftsmanship of the Sakonnakorn, which is the fabric, those one word that you pick up can create the whole trip. When you can start like from the pattern of the fabric, and you go to art and culture, which is a local wisdom, and then that pattern translate into the fabric and how you produce the fabric. Those words that you pick is actually can divide to a whole trip of incentive that can coming back to the sustainability, where you cherish all the local wisdom and where you like doing all the sustainability kind of activities. Those idea is really like hit hard on me actually. I would like to ask if I can develop further to use in the real life.
Right. I mean, sorry right now because I'm overseeing the scoreboard right now as well, and everything is coming in. And it's quite interesting that right now there's so many different votes coming in right now. And again, I think one of the hottest province, the hottest destination today is Nan. What do you think about that? Nan is a lovely destination, but I just surprised that the young leaders haven't mentioned the elephant in the room, because actually Nan is one of the worst area with the deforestation in Thailand. So it's been so severe that they can't even do plantation for the farming, because of the irresponsible farming that happened in the area. But it's been in the development for some time. So because there's so many teams talking about the local lifestyle and the charming people of Nan, but I didn't hear much about the biggest concern about the deforestation in the area, which Nan is the origin of the Nan River, which is one of the branches of the origin branches of the Chao Phraya River as well. So if the Nan forest has gone extinct, we are going to have a big problem in the Thailand central and northern ecosystem as well. So
also Nan instead, like, of course we're talking about forest, and Nan is like a hidden gem. Because it's never been explored a lot in our industry. Of course, for the other like the tourist destination, it has been some time of the tourist destination already. But for the MICE or the meeting incentive group, it's hardly go to Nan, because of course for us it's very difficult to do the destination marketing and that link to the sustainability to propose to the client. So I think Nan can be developed further in terms of like how you can do the destination marketing concept that link to the unique selling point of Nan. Of course, they have orange. They have like also in the deforest that you mentioned, how we can help to improve that through our trip. That the other angle that we can talk about when we design all the touch points and related back to the sustainability.
Right. And in the meantime, if there is any mentors who has done voting, you can join us in the commentary session. And also those audience joining us right now, if you would like to give back any feedback, you can also raise your hand and we'll let you into the panel as well. Do you have any favorite idea today, Kun Chongwon?
I like the idea of the other one, the one that I think MSU foresees, where they're talking about the action couch.
เหมือนกันเลย
the team okay I please คุณชอมวง
Okay. The other idea that I like, I think it comes from MSU for Cs, right? Where they're talking like about the little things that they motivate the participants to do. And at the end, they tell them how much the participant contribute with those little actions. I think those concepts can kind of like inject to the meeting trip, where you don't tell the delegates or the participants anything, but in everywhere they go, you encourage them to do some things. Like if you go to the factory and then you encourage them to do a little things, and then you collected those kind of the activities, and at the end of the day you do a big kind of like presentation or the video to tell them that this is what you have done, and this calculates to this like amount of the carbon footprint that you can contribute back to the program or to the destination. You understand what I mean? Like, yes. So those little actions that you guys think is actually can make it bigger idea when you use in the meeting trip for the corporate clients. That I like those little things too. Yeah.
Right. And any particular team you would like to, give some advice for further development?
I would go in general because I like the way the concept create anyway. Mm-hmm. But when you, in general, I would like in real life or like in professional life, when you design, you have to think all the little details that, connecting the dot when you have the big things here, that where you want, what you want to do and what you want to say, and all the little dot has to have the meaning behind it. And then when you have the meaning behind it, all the little dots coming back to the big dot. To me, those any concept or any way of like action, it will have a strong message in terms of telling the story and in terms of execution, the action that coming back to do the main story that you want to convey. Am I clear?
Yes, of course. Okay.
I would give I would say like my opinion. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right.
All the teams did very good.
Yeah, because I mean, the team already, they have done quite a good research on where to go and what kind of experience they would like to deliver to the customer, which is our daily life basis, right? When we do our work, we think a lot about our customers. And maybe any particular attendees or a mentor would like to join us before we get to the last part, which is the presentation of the special recognition. Oh, I think right now, because the scoreboard is running right now, so that means they are still working on it. I have another note from personally from what I heard today. I think when we talk about sustainability, we tend to go towards like consumption, like waste management. But in another sense of sustainability is the sustainability of people.
Yeah.
I like that there is a team that go for the commitment for the people coming to the event. And also the equality in terms of like gender, or we're not only talking about plants or trees or waste or garbage or those kind of things. Yes. That is something we are familiar with when we talk about sustainability. But I think the area that people will have to like think more is the people. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. So right now we are trying to finalize a special recognition. Allow me 2 minutes and I'll be back. So thank you very much, Kun Chomwong, your insights.
Thank you. But by the way, I'm taking the clients to Lam Sak.
And then?
Lamsak is the first team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ilian, I'm taking the clients next week to Lamsak.
Right now, where are you right now?
I'm in Samui. I'm in Samui.
Ah, right.
Yeah, I'm in Samui.
Right.
Yeah. All right then.
Yeah, thank you very much. So,
Thank you, Khun Chut.
everyone, I would like to take like 5 minutes break, and then we will come back with the presentation for the special recognition. Stay there, stay tuned. We are coming back in 5 minutes. Okay.
Okay. Good luck, everyone. Thank you, Khun Chut. สวัสดีค่ะ
Okay, we are back with the special recognition award, but let's wait for all the mentors to come back to our event right now. Are you excited?
Yes.
So
very excited.
Good job, right, Kun Patranut?
Yeah, they all done good job, and we really had hard time deciding about the winners.
Yes. Actually, it's not a competition in any way, but we just want to make sure that the presentation that has a outstanding features will get recognized. So that's our idea. But all the team joining us today, all the effort that you have been putting in our project in the last 4 weeks, we appreciate that. And then, of course, you all will be entitled sustainability ambassadors, the very first class in Thailand from Site Thailand. So right now, we are very, very proud to announce the special recognition. But as I mentioned previously many times, we are proud of you right now. Okay, all of you. But before we get to that, I think we have the president will have a special reward. We call the President Challenge. Maybe Kun Max, would you like to take the honor announcing the team that get your award?
Okay. First thing first. Wow, what a great job you guys did. And I couldn't be, even more proud than each and every one of you. So I don't know. I mean, wonderful job. Thank you so much. So my President Challenge Award, it's actually some small teaser that I would like you to, promote this great campaign of, the activity. So, and I think you guys did a great job. Every team did, participate, like go on and click like on us, and then, share the video that you have done when you did the application, and, you create a traffic in our social media. And that is something that, we need your help now, because it's a social media kind of world. So, and then cut the story short. So the winning team is the Eternal Destination.
Oh, Eternal Destination! Congratulations!
Congratulations!
You get the new printers that I really want as well. It's a nice thing to have, and you can show off with your friends in the classroom. Oh, but you're not in the classroom right now. We are learning from home. Okay, thank you very much. We will send it to you later. This is the first award that we are presenting you guys. So, Kun Max, maybe we go to the special recognition.
Yes, so now we have the representative of the mentor will join me in announcing that one. Can we pin Kun Chu, please?
Okay, the first
award.
Show recognition that we are presenting is Creative Champion. Yes. Okay, Kun Chu, you can take the stage from here.
Kun Chu and
fantastic. First of all, it is very difficult for all the mentors to judge, because there are so many creative ideas from the team, and the whole last hour and a half or 2 hours was very intense, and we really concentrated a lot. However, we must choose some kind of winners, and I'm very happy to announce all the 3 groups are actually also in my vote as well. So thank you. So first of all, I'd like to choose, the first one is Enterprise.
Yay, enterprise.
So enterprise, because of your first of all, is a not a common destination. Sakonnakorn, I've never been there, and the way you talk about with so much passion that I'm going to make a trip there about fabric and about the whole experience. So you make me put this as part of a Thailand trip. So thank you very much, enterprise group. So the second group also one of my favorite group, which is Green Elephant.
Green Elephant.
So the reason for Green Elephant is I think you hit the point. You hit the point as in every group talk about sustainability of recycle, reduce, reuse and all, but you hit the sustainability of happiness, whereby after 3 to 4 days of a trip, when they get back to their own company, they actually continue that happiness, how to teach or coach the team that are attending that incentive trip to come back much happier and much sustainable happiness. So really like your Ikigai, and actually I Google a little bit more about that, and I'm really going to look into that because I think I've learned something from you today. Thank you for the Green Elephant.
Thank you so much.
Last one, right?
Yes, last but not least is my mentee group, the Chatterbox.
This is some bias? No.
No bias. I actually didn't talk about Chatterbox, so it's through the pure votes. So Chatterbox is an all-girl group. There are 10 of them. Really like the group very much. They chose Gokut. So for those of you who have not been to Gokut, I personally have been there. It's a very sustainable island. So Soneva, they manage the whole island very sustainably. So the water is recycled, the vegetables are reused, like replant and bringing back to the restaurant. So every part of the process is sustainable. So I'm glad Gokut is being chosen by Chatterbox. And that island, when you go there, is all barefoot. So it's very near to nature. So if you've never been there, I will encourage you to go there. And if you would like to make a trip there yourself, I know somebody quite important there. I can maybe help you to organize some special rate over there. So congratulations, Chatterbox. Well done. Thank you.
So the 3 teams with the Creative Champions recognition is our Enterprise, Green Elephant, and Chatterbox. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Okay. Good Max, the president, what is the next one we are going to announce?
And the next will be the local lover. So, with all the mentor votes and also the audience vote, I would like to invite Kun Nui, Kun Arunwadi to maybe, review the winners, please.
Okay, thank you. So again, congratulations all the creative champions. And now we are going to announce the local lovers. So we have 3 teams right now to gain the local lovers awards. And number 1 is DPU Synergy.
DPU Synergy.
So okay, we know for sure that all the local lovers that you guys are focused on the cultural side, and the local lover is they are presenting about the DPU Synergy. They are presenting a Pita Khon, so they are really focusing on the cultural in the community in Le. And the second team is Eternal Destination. Yay! So Eternal Destination, you really focus on the Eastern Lannas, the history, the fruitful history of the Eastern Lanna. So that's why you get this award. And the last one is Be Sustainable.
Be Sustainable.
Be Sustainable. Okay. So this team, I actually you are actually my mentee. So congratulations to you again. And you not only focus on the real local activities, and you also highlight on the carbon footprint. So congratulations all the 3 teams again.
Oh, okay. Because for the fact that today we have so many teams focusing on the local communities, I think this one is one of the most competitive recognition that
That's right.
The mentor have to put all the thoughts. Thank you very much. And then the next one คุณนุ้ยขอบคุณมากนะครับ and then next one the president which one will we
It will
announce
be another interesting recognition, I would say, is the super storyteller, because when you have an idea, it's the best time and the best thing that you let it out is telling the story. So, Kun Prathanuch or Kun Ương, can you please review the winners?
Yes, we have 2 winners for these awards, and
wow.
yeah. Okay, the first one is Sigma 91.
Sigma 91.
Yeah. Yeah, we really like your Sukai Sabai the zero waste incentive trip. Your program is very well written and follow the concept very well. So well done.
So the story is quite engaging.
And the next one, yes. And the next one of my mentee as well is the eternal destination.
Oh, this is quite a hard group team today. This is the third award in a way.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. What's so special about their stories?
Congratulations. It's about Nan, and every activity that they do has a very good story behind, and it's like you just make it highlight every day, and the best the most highlight activity is in the last day, which is good. You increase the expectation and everything, so very well done. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So last one, the president.
Yeah, the fourth special recognition award is the market ready. I mean, I would say that most of your program are just missing a bit of the piece, but the rest is great. I'm so touched with all the 16 concept and everything. But due to the vote and also the scoring from the panel and also the audience, I would like to invite Kun Marina. Please, can you review the winners of the market ready special recognition, please?
Which is a tough.
Yes. Can you hear me? Sorry.
Yes.
Which is Shutterbox, right? Yeah. They are very. They're very. The destination definitely is a very well-known destination, and they're really well known for the resort itself. Is also much well known for maintaining sustainability. So I think they really hit the mark on choosing both the destination and the resort, and all the activities. The program is exactly on point, which is very market ready, meaning we can definitely use the program directly to any other clients. So I think that's great.
And for the fact that this is the only winner for this category, that means this is quite tricky and challenging for the team as well.
Exactly.
Right. Congratulations, Shutterbox.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Khan.
I see a big smile from Kun Shu. Okay. Thank you, Kun Marina. Thank you, the president. I mean, this is a time for the last words for all of us as mentors, and then I will ask the president to properly close the first year of our site Thailand Sustainability Ambassadors. So, mentors, would you like to have your final thoughts on our young leaders?
Anyone would like to allow me to start?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. So out of the awards recognition that we give, we often say that all of you who participate in this, you are the winners. And out of these recognitions, you're winner of each stories that we go through the coachings and the final presentation today. So my recommendation would be work on your strength. Whether you have a creative idea, you're best storyteller, you're the lovers of the logo, or it's ready to implement, work on your strength, and then let's continue your project. Thank you.
Thank you, Kun Pinit. Was a wise advice. Any other mentors who would like to join us in the final chapter?
Anything, Kun Chu or Kun Prathanuch, Kun Marina, Kun Noi?
Kun Pat.
Okay, I think we have worked the mentors so hard. So I think I again on behalf of SITE and TCEB, thank you mentors as well for your dedication and the time that you have spent to mentoring these young leaders. But again, like Kun Pinit said, you all winners, even though you may not get the special recognition, but you are the winners to this program, and you already entitled SITE Thailand Sustainability Young Ambassadors, and you will be receiving the certificate from TCEB President and myself, and a special pin that you are able to wear that, very honorably anywhere that you are walking around in the industry. So I think I would like to invite Kun Pat on behalf of TCEB team to maybe say a few words on behalf of the MICE capability teams and the TCEB, because without this team and TCEB, this great activity will not be happening. So Kun Pat, please.
Thank you, Kun Max. First of all, on behalf of Thailand Convention and Exhibition Bureau, or as you may know that and under the name of TCEB, first of all, I would like to thank all the students, not the students, the young leaders participating the program with SITE Thailand and also with TCEB. And I would like to thank all the mentors here with us. You guys are brilliant. Young leaders, you are brilliant, and all the mentors, you have dedicate your time, your valuable time to spend with the program and spend with all the participants. We've been working quite hard during these months to suggest and mentor them. So thank you very much. So my thoughts for the students or the young leaders, what I'd like to highlight a couple of points here. The first point is, this is not the end of the program. What I would love to mention once again, that this is the beginning of your journey of being part of the MICE industry, being part of sustainability, being your footstep in MICE industry, and being the sustainability advocates. So I believe that SITE Thailand, together with TCEB, we will, after this, we will definitely come up with more activities. It may not be this big, or it may not be, but along the journey, we will come up with more big or small, or all the activities that you all can involve, that you all can take part. TCEB is seeing you guys as a very high value resource of the country and of the industry. So we will take you there and take us there. You guys are young generation, maybe you have to take us there, not us taking you there now. we are, maybe in the next year we will be like difficult to walk already, so you have to take us there. That one thing. The second thing is, as I mentioned, that SITE Thailand and TCEB will come up with activities. So I would love you all to keep your eyes and ear open. Click like to SITE Thailand Facebook, and also TCEB or MICE Capability Facebook, and you can follow all the activities that you can take part with. There are a lot of activities, so keep in touch. I'm not quite sure how many MICE operators or corporates here. To those MICE operators and corporates, you can see that our young generation has a lot of a brilliant idea that you can grab these trips or these ideas and all this presentation or this journey and touch up a little bit, add on something a little bit, making it a little bit more practical in terms of, you know, implementation, and you can use it. You can start using it. You can start this trip or this incentive trip or meeting idea. You can make it live and come back and share with us that how it works, and then maybe we can get back to the young leaders later that you guys have been implementing it, and then this and that to be add in or adjust. All right, so once again, thank you everyone, and hopefully we will have chance to work together in a very near future. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Kunpat, and I totally agree. I mean, it's all a team effort, and you guys are the winner. I couldn't be more proud because this is the one of my legacy as a presidency. But as Kunpat mentioned, that use Site Thailand and use TCEB as part of your consulting or the sounding board. If there is anything that you need to do to develop the industry and also to really do something great for the industry as a whole, like Kunpat mentioned, do not stop and trying to, you know, make sure that this is only the starting point. And any of you that want to continue your concept, want to continue your ideas that you built, and come to talk to Site Thailand and TCEB, we can elaborate and, you know, do your concept or program to be in the greater, you know, kind of exposure to the industry as well. So this is just the start. Talk to us, and then, you know, we will bring you to the client, to the end user, to those that love your product, your idea, because today they may not be able to join it, but we can make them see it on the next stage. And as you know, Site, not only Thailand, we also the global stage, and we can really bring your idea, your concept further around. Okay, so once again, thank you everyone from my heart, and also thank you TCEB and the team and the mentors. You know, without you, you know, the student may not learn 100% like today. And last but not least, Kun Shoot, our moderator, and your team as well from the very beginning to, you know, orchestrate the whole process and deal with the young leaders day and night to, you know, put them on the ready and, you know, that present so well today. So thank you so much everyone from me and also from the team. ขอบคุณครับ
We would like to thank the speakers also, Kun Max ka.
Yes.
The speakers, Kun Thanyapon and Ka. You guys are very, very helpful and very, very informative. Your session is very informative and give us a lot of vision on behalf of, you know, in terms of customers. You know, you guys are our like MICE industry customers. What your thought that gave us is not only for the young leaders, for the youth, but for us, Site Thailand and TCEB also. Thank you very much. And after this, definitely TCEB will reach you and we can do a lot of things together. Ka Kun Thanyapon.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Ka.
Definitely, yeah. Sorry, I forgot to mention, but I would definitely connect to Kun Thanyapon and Kun Krisada also, that because now we found the one that feel alike and think alike about this sustainability, and we need to continue, and we must not stop. Like Kun Chu said, it's not a trend. It's a protocol. It's a practice that we need to do now. Yeah.
Yeah, so a couple of things before we conclude our event today, and the last thing will be the group photo. Okay, so everyone joining, please find a good lighting source and make sure that you are ready for the camera. But before that, I would like to share with you the beautiful certificates. Our team has been preparing the certificate. This is the sample. You get your name beautifully and boldly presented, and also it will be signed by the two leaders from TCEB and Site Thailand. And then another thing is the pin. the president would like to give you the pin so you can wear whenever you show up at the event in our industry, maybe TCEB events, my student chapters, or Site Thailand events in the future. So people can know that you are the first class of our sustainability ambassadors. So congratulations, okay?
Can we have two? Can I have one too? The pin?
Sure. I would need that.
I would need that, copy Max car.
No, all the mentor will also be given. I think Kun Pornapat raised the hand. Anything would like to share,ไหมครับ Kun Pornapat?
They just bring their hand down, so I don't know whether.
Okay.
Okay, maybe the last thing we have to do is the group photo. Okay, so everybody, if you can, please do turn on your camera so you can join us in the photo. Bravo! I mean, thank you very much for turning on your camera, because I just want to give you a big hand on behalf of the team. You guys have done a great job. You're amazing. So, you know, we've been talking for hours. You've done a great job. We are proud of you, especially for the team, for a team that get the printer. I would love to have that.
you will have it on the door.
Maybe the first, you have to keep on smiling for some time. I mean, maybe because we don't know where exactly will you be in the photo. So maybe Kun Oe, can you just guide us through the screen capturing?
Yes. Okay. Okay, please wait for a while. We will bring someone who are not a panelist. Okay. Okay, please keep smiling. Sweet and smiling to us. All right. Okay.
Anybody else in the who would like to join, you can raise your hand.
Yes.
If you want to join, just raise your hand, and then we'll bring you up for the group photos.
Okay.
You can hold on your smile a little bit longer, because right now we are bringing more people. Okay, you can keep smiling. Anybody in the attendees, please raise your hand so I bring you in. So we have
to test that they are still with us and awake. So please raise your hand. We'll bring you into the group photo.
Okay.
The 32 attendees.
Yeah. So I think that's enough. I mean, nobody else raising their hands. So okay.
Okay, right. Okay, so sweet test smiling. 1, 2, 3. Okay, one shot, and please wait for another shot. Okay, the second shot. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Is there any page left?
I don't know.
Okay, the last page. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, done for.
Smile. Everybody, just clap your hand for yourself. You have done a great job. This is brilliant, and see you again. Keep in touch, and this is just the beginning, just like what Kun President and Kun Pat already mentioned. This is just the beginning. See you again. We are going to publish all your ideas on our social media and the website, so you can, you know, bring someone to have a look at your brilliant ideas. We are going to share it wide and fast. So have a look, and then, you know, if you want to adjust a little bit further, you can just contact my team, POA, and then she'll be guiding you through all the publish of your ideas. Okay. So on behalf of Site Thailand and TCEB, thank you very much, and see you again in the future. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.